This should be a fun game. I'm gonna get ass handed to me. Oh, yes, shoot. Oh, you go.
With that, I'm proud to introduce our new Madden broadcast team for 2016. Making their regular season debut, here are Brandon Gotti and Charles Davis.
Well, we are at the football monkeys as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we kick off the new NFL season with an opener for 2016 between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos. And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And he's going to be stopped here on his first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's the offense, and you got to talk about the guy that they nicknamed Baby, Charles Demarius Thomas.
You worry about him catching the ball, but you worry more about what he does after the catch. Big, strong, physical. He makes plays downfield.
Now the carrier, C.J. Anderson. He'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the game, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
C.J. Anderson may not be a Pro Bowl runner, but he knows how to run big in big games.
Yeah, he sort of sealed the Super Bowl for them in the 4th quarter. Big game against the Patriots last year on Monday night. 720 yards, all told in 2015. And he gets it down to 48, enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like all-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they let it throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the first down.
And the starting defense here for the Panthers.
It's really easy to talk about Thomas Davis coming back from multiple knee injuries.
Almost got that one on you, Nick. Almost got you. Good old Super Bowl rematch. This should be a fun game. Let's just hope it doesn't come down to me having to kick a field goal to win it. Because I can't kick field goals to save my life.
But he wants his play on the field to be the story.
Second and 10 now.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. Third down. He needed two, he got one, and that's going to leave him with fourth down in the yard.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks. Just like a quarterback would on offense to get him into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal game.
And they're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're running for Anderson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a 4-yard pickup, and on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they're on the game with Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard to pick up from there and bring up a 2nd and 9.
A one-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just an occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now left to throw it with Lynch. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Number 9 now is pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down now. Now he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, it's going to take him to fourth down.
It's looking like Nick doesn't like kicking the ball. Shit. Fuck.
And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're going away fourth down. It's Lynch. Incomplete to Anderson. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt is well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one. They kind of rub their nose in it. First down, here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. On second down, there's Lynch. Screen play, Anderson. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third.
Time to give you credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Credit the defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left. Now Paxton Lynch on 4th and 1, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So a 15-play drive. Can't believe that only resulted in 3, but it did.
That is somewhat amazing, isn't it? When you hold the ball that long, run offense that well, yet only put 3 points on the board, it has to be a little bit of a disappointment, doesn't it?
That's true. On the return, it's Ted Ginn Jr. They'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Knows the defense is set for him, knows how to beat them.
On second down, here's Newton. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. We heard him talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They made the choice.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the lift that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
That's good. That first down. And heavy tackle right on the midfield logo. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Have they come up with a nickname for just Jonathan Stewart? Remember his double trouble when he's running with D'Angelo Williams in Carolina? But boy, what a year he had in 2015.
Yeah, it was just 11 yards shy of 1,000 so close, but kind of stepped out of that shadow, didn't it?
Certainly did, and gave the Patriots a real identity running the ball.
Here's Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to his fullback, Mike Turner, and that is going to set out a 3rd and 1. Defensively.
I love watching T.J. Ward play. Whether it's covering into deep zones or blitzing, this man makes plays.
Here's Stewart. Calling no game that time, and they're going to be looking up at a 4th and 1.
That was a terrific job by the defense, stopping them on 3rd and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense, because when you go into short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
Here's a 3-time All-Pro Andy Lee to pummel it away. And then a 4th and 1, it's a fake, and again it pays off. They get the first. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake, because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook, but here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the first down. They're definitely surprised.
Surprise. Now Stewart. And it pushes way forward here for a good little game. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to run up and tackle him.
Moving deep from behind and slowed down on the right. DeMarcus Ware. And dropping with his first sack of 2016. Play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon with you. It's the Panthers in possession of football as we begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive now, facing a third and long here. Ninth play, the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. The Broncos going down. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
They're getting a 4 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
I'm putting the ball. I put the ball.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll send this away to Rocky Mountain 90. It's a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Next 2 minutes right there. That'll be a touchback. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're looking for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. Right where your head is. I like the way we're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to push it in the big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Call it a gain of 3. And then make it second down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Second down now after the pass completion. Here's Anderson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting a tee off on the quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for their run offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Morgan gives off to Stewart. He'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Give him a man on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's get credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
There's the Stewart again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead you a third down. Needing 2 yards on third down. Third and 2, Newton. And there's a flag on the play. And Ben's got it.
Puck. Son of a bitch.
But in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
Damn it, Norwood.
So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on third down. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete. They're looking to get it to Kevin Benjamin there. And fourth down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie us at 3-3. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get through.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I'll play on. Let's give that defensive line credit. Taking over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought with the new rule to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm a college coach right now. Here's just a toss before every game. The team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only win of the game.
Coaches, it's all about turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. He stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And the offense there, the offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Hey, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility. And the Panthers bringing their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. And he'll have him in. Demarius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
He's come a long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially. But he ran them really well. He was well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Baby. The nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lynch. And that is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. They'll roll it now. Out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They lost 2 and it brings up 4th. And they blitzed defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished out really, really well. Well conceived, well designed, and even better executed.
And the Panthers coming out now. And last time they get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the ground.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trying on the field. They have that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. It's a Pro corner. Keep to lead there to stop it. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
You know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough game for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. It's the same case on that play. this drive alive. They'll need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And he's brought down after a good game. A big play there on the screen pass. 32 yards.
A well-executed screen pass means the offensive line has blocked the defenders. They make them think that they can just get through and get to the quarterback. Instead, they're setting him up. Little screen pass, locked it over, and now they're in front, and they get downfield for big yardage when they do it right.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll roll it back out of the ground. And they'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to 10 game. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the gun on 4th down, Newton. Hard throw, incomplete. The intended receiver is Corey Brown. And now the ball on 4th down.
Damn.
Now Graham Gannett to try to Panther field goal. Mavis first. This now from 36 yards away.
Fuck.
And this is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will take the lead in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading field goals here in the opening half. No breakthrough yet on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
And really, I like what I've seen from both of these defenses thus far. Both have been a little more aggressive than I expected. And I think that's reflecting what we see on the scoreboard, which is no touchdowns to this point.
And coming in now the Broncos. And last time out there to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But even though it is a mistake, you didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away and they're set to go down the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Right? Now you got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from that.
So the run gets him the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. Back to Denver right after this. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll throw on 1st down, Nicholas. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 20 yards on the pickup there.
Do that
It's a 1st down for the Broncos.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I didn't get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach there.
They couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball hops out. Incomplete.
So many components go into a well-executed screen pass. You've got to sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks and then they move out and they're out in front of the running back. He's got to sell that he's trying to block and then he slips out into the route. The quarterback has to sell that maybe he's trying to throw it downfield. Instead, he slips it out to the running back. And when you get one set perfectly, you have to catch the ball. And that didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the game. And it gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That was a really nice run there to bring it 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So they'll pass on what would have been a 39-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
God damn it, I hate that holding.
Staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. 4th down. Here's Lynch. And Anderson's got it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down. Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, Williams. And they're going down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4 more time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So the first down here after the run. They stick to the ground here on first down. It's Williams. Williams loses the football. And the Panthers have a cover. Often on fumbles, you look at a guy who popped it up and say, geez, what do we do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to dive for my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Following the fumble recovery.
Ah, damn.
Go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what he was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. He's going to wind up in the air now. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Akeem Talib. And then they set up shot out there on 46-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock runs out, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Greats halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we send you into our studios in Orlando, we're standing by is Ray Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Ow.
Pass the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Damn, I completed 4 passes.
Set back. Newton on first down. And it pops free. The collision here jammed the ball loose and brings him second down.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second and 10, Newton. He took that in one-handed. What a grab. Again, 17 yards that time as they move the chains.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that river. Back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s, I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like big.
There goes Jonathan Stewart. And they do follow again at the 12. A great moment by Stewart. 49 yards on the ground. Such a big play. Let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. First down, it's Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll make it second down.
When you execute a drive or crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage if you're tight end on that one. Because they had 2 previous drives that were field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Good to know now. Following the touchdown, he'll kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. Good starting field position. We'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of that?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you out to a quick start.
And he's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards into that second down.
And for K1 short, The questions about his motor really went away in 2015. Boy, what a season he had.
17 tackles for a loss last year. Of course, giving another one right there. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. On 2nd down, Lynch. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Very well. Here's Anderson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try to break up a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
He's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the corner who picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And that last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we got themselves so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. But you know, there is a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He may kiss it on the ground.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And caught left side, Olsen. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. Look at the size of these players nowadays. And that's 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner, I think he makes it. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Officially that will be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back that window. Totally doesn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
It's going to attack the seam. How they attack them here.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that way. That would have been a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up there and move.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? It's a really nice game right there. 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Well, he's brought down after a good game.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make it bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
C.J. Anderson, the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Second down after the incomplete pass. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to go timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Realize that it works as simple as. And maybe try to find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A gain of 3, second down. And third quarter here, you've got to lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds or kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep in the hands of those runners, keep moving it, keep driving the clock.
The catch made over the middle again. 8 yards on the pickup there. Moves the sticks. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is that with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just goes right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Here's Newton now on second down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. They give him 14 yards that time for a shut of downs. And defensively, they're in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think that's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a second and 11. They come up with an offset eye. Newton now throw. The intended target that time was Jonathan Stewart. And now we got a 3rd and 11 situation.
A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. You've got the linemen that have to move. You got the wide receivers that have to get out and vacate. You've got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out to the route. And of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before it lofts the screen out to the back. Why didn't he catch it? That's all he needed to do for them to be successful.
Short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they're spotted right at the 20. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see they rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They're losing here in the 3rd quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, best a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
And while it didn't work, I can't fault them for trying it. You and I talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was a place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
Give them 12 yards on that one into the front side downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry. And the backfield is Anderson. And they'll give it to him here. And the big Bears up front, they're going to stop them right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on the play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Anderson. And that hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Remaining on 3rd down. obviously every play of a third down like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And a pretty big hole as he's down at about the 40. A good run there on first down. They're going to leave him with a 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's a gain of 4 there that gives him a new set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Obviously, this is not going to better game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end and take some easier completions.
Interception last drive there, hits the rear end of the target. They'll go with that out of the gun. That is brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So much for him being balled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense have felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they ball him up again? Because
it is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Carlos Williams from 19 yards away. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. And chalk that up as the first touchdown pass of the career of Paxton Lynch, the former Memphis Tiger.
And what a great journey for him. From Deltona, Florida, to West Tennessee for college, and then on to the NFL. That's his first touchdown pass. I don't think it's going to be close to his last. This guy has a lot of talent, long-levered guy, one of the taller quarterbacks you'll see, but terrific footwork to complement it.
Here's McManus now to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken by that man. And solid field position here to start as they get out to the 40-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They're out in front last time they had a punt away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They start on the goal line. It's a steal on first. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And in this situation, in the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground out short.
That's just smart football, but you know your defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now you're going to see that load in the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
And recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Newton turns and heads to Stewart. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, let me tell you what I'm not. There's a plenty of carries all night long. I just wanted maybe he's a little bit tired from taking the work that much.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 2nd down, here's Newton. They'll see it over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fire in the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fly over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Third and 2. Newton. He gets it to go. Complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they got to find a way to create a turnover or take it away. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and then it's second down. The fourth quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to bleed it out.
Second down, offense behind the sticks here. Second and 13. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And then they'll carry here for Fossey Whitaker. Just a yard there, so it brings up the tough third and 12.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to observe the body deal. Sometimes they just knock themselves.
7 play this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. And defensively, a dynamic here. 6 DBs on third and 12.
No surprise at all.
Here's Newton. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll take this in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Kevin Benjamin. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gano for the extra point.
Missed it.
Oh, it's no good. He tugged it wide left. So they will keep our score where it is. Gano now following the touchdown. He'll kick it away. And you can buy a big leg with a mile high. Here's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They have a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they're going to look close.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So second and 10 here. They come out 5 wide, 3 to the right side. Again, second and 10, it's Lynch. That one complete to Anderson. Well, he's brought down after a good game. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 40 yards. And now they're in the hurry up. Now Lynch on first down. Trying to lay it up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
Yards still left on second down. Pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's gone down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that any time you hand the ball to the back. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now Lynch. Open receiver complete. He gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
set of downs here. First and 10, it's Lynch. And his throw here is incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away and an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Here's Lynch. This is caught at the end. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up the first and goal.
I told you the 14 had enough potential to pull out the win.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard into the second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. They saw all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Oh, you should have caught that.
And that's going to bring up an interesting third goal.
And that one was knocked away. I think the defender's going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal. Lynch to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, over your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you're in terms of the scoreboard, the time left on the clock, as you noted, so many things to go through.
So now a big play here is the Broncos will line up to go for 2. Lynch going to try and throw for. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. It's cut to 2 here in the fourth. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. Panthers hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They may not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
The busy man continuing for Stewart. And this one, and now the Broncos will go another timeout here. Not only seconds, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And they'll be back. And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. And some changes here as the D-line separates them. Throwing here, Newton. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And the LS fails as a defender when you're not there in the coverage. Your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So now 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. Newton. And he dropped it. Now he was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
We're not playing 3 yards in the college does football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now, everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's a darn good right getting it away.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Back to throw. Catch it left side, Thomas. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yards. Hey, kind of looks like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Credit over the 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
I think we know by now every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line lower than the defensive front. They move them. In fact, some good space for the guy carrying the ball. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very active.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll be the 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So this thing rests on the shoulders of the Panthers are going to take another timeout. And as the two teams talking about their respective sidelines, we take a break. So this thing rests on the shoulders of Brandon McManus. And his kick is no good. Just barely missing it into the right. And a week 1 victory always feels good. Starting the season off on the right foot, very important.
And what does every coach preach? Being 1-0 each weekend, especially on opening weekend.
So for the Panthers, they
Wow. Shredding here. Damn. Whew. It's a good game.